It's playoff football from Sid Terrio Stadium as the West Jeff Buccaneers travel to take on the Mandeville Skippers in the PrepZone. And it is a wet one here at Sid Terrio Stadium here, Mandeville kicking off. Ole Miss commit Caden Costa puts a charge into that one, and it'll go out of the back of the end zone, but it's Grant Yenny and Tiger Edwards up here in the press box at Sid Terrio Stadium. And Tiger, it's nasty.
It may end up by the end of the game being a quagmire.
Yes.
I mean, the rain has been pretty steady for the last hour. It's gone from light rain to medium rain.
Yeah, there's
to medium rain to heavy rain.
Yeah.
And now medium again.
And everything in between. There's spots on the field where you can see the puddles of water pooling as we get our first look here of West Jeff's offense led by Kevin Johnson. Oh, and that one goes over his head, and he's going to have to fall right on top of it. Kevin Johnson, the junior quarterback, and West Jeff going the wrong way on the first play.
Obviously, what we were just saying, the field conditions playing a part on the first play.
And that makes it second and 20 for the Buccaneers. Johnson calls for it. The give goes. He's wrapped up and slung down. That's Ronja Watson on the carry. Brought down by a host of skippers there.
The whole crew there met up in the defensive line and shut down that run play. It looked like he was going to kind of pop it back open, coming back this way. Didn't happen.
West Jeff, this is something that we don't see very often when we cover games these days, Tiger, but a huddle.
New coach Willie Brooks hits his first year here, trying to build a program.
Johnson calling for it here on running to the right side. He'll launch this one deep and overthrown. And you saw as the players came down, a pool of water splashing back up.
It's not conditions. This is not real conditions for football.
Now, here's
go ahead.
Here's a heck of a situation. The Buccaneers punting out of their own end zone. Very dangerous. I hope they did some wet ball drill this week.
Well, if it rained, which it didn't here, so
when I played, we used to bring it over to the aqua lift and put water on it to practice.
They've practiced in these conditions, but when was the last time they did? Good snap.
Yeah, snap is back and the punt is away. And nobody back there to return it for the Skippers, and that'll be down at about the 47-yard line.
Great field position for the Skippers right here out the back. That off the bat, that bad snap to open up, and the weather conditions and the punt. They didn't. I thought that was very wise not to put somebody back there and have something happen and give them the ball there. Now they've got 53 yards to go.
Yeah, Mandeville Skippers here setting up on first down. I'm sure we'll see a heavy dose of Douglas McGowan. He's 11th in the metro area, 130 carries for 760 yards and 7 touchdowns on the season. Big thank you to our friend Jim Derry for the stats this week. Devon Tott launching this one left side. And falls incomplete, intended for Ibieta.
I think, again, I was expecting them to come out and just run the ball. But right there they thought, hey, everybody thinks we're going to run it. We're going to go over the top, which they did. But I got to think the weather played a part in how well he could grip the ball.
Absolutely. And great coverage there as well from West Jeff. Devon Tott calling for it here, and there goes the give to McGowan straight ahead, and that exceptional offensive line blowing open a hole, and McGowan
still
fighting forward.
Still going.
My goodness.
Still going.
Are you kidding me? Douglas McGowan. That exceptional running back and an exceptional offensive line equals that.
Well, I'm saying, why would you do anything other than run the football?
Yes. And we have West Jeff calls a timeout. So 10:09 to go here in the first, and score is tied 0-0. So Tiger, they took a timeout there. Why do you think Coach Brooks did that?
I mean, I actually think that he wanted to get him to settle down a little bit.
And that one picked up by McGowan, and he breaks away. Are you kidding me? My goodness.
Wow.
The ball was lost on the handoff.
Right. He was down, and then he was not down. And I'm going to call McGowan the Energizer Bunny. He takes a lick and he keeps on ticking.
No kidding. 2nd and 2 for the Skippers.
And he did that little pirouette move.
Excellent play there.
It looked like a situation where, oh, wait a minute, we're going to benefit because Mandeville didn't handle the ball correctly. No.
Not so fast. Oh, and there comes a flag before the snap. Let's see, some counting going on down there.
There are too many. There are.
Yeah, an illegal substitution on the Skippers.
I don't know.
Well, there's 12 men on the field.
Yeah.
12 men on the field.
He was counting, so it had to be. I wasn't sure because all of a sudden they were running out there on the other side. Coach Brooks ran out there, and I thought he was going to yell at somebody. Why were you on the field?
Right.
You know, that kind of thing, but it wasn't.
So 2nd and 7 now for the Skippers. Tot calling for it. Give goes to McGowan. Left side, and McGowan running forward, and that will be a first down for the Skippers. Tiger, you would have loved to have coached this offensive line, wouldn't you?
Oh, man, just push. When you push the other side, the defensive line off the ball 3 and 4 yards, it makes it easy for the running back to find a little seam, which McGowan is great at, good vision, and runs, finds that little opening, and then he's got a little burst at the end. And in these conditions, this is exactly what you want.
So 1st and 10. Yeah, coming into this one, McGowan had 760 yards. He should be well over 800 by the end of the night. Give goes to McGowan, straight ahead once again, and a left side, and the hole was open. And Tiger, he's going to be over 800 by the end of this drive.
Well, he stepped out of. How much did he have?
760.
Yes, he can be. Mathematically possible for sure, but he stepped out of a tackle there. That's just, and again, the weather guy trying to grab onto him. He's wet, but he was agile enough that he could step out of that tackle. And 2nd and short.
Tot calling for it. Give. Oh, this time goes to McGowan, and he is blown up. They got penetration off the snap, did West Jeff. That is Jacob Hernandez.
A little something different. I got to think that was a blown assignment there because he came free as if almost no one blocked him. Like the guy to the left of him or to the right of him should have blocked him, and they thought that the other guy was blocking him. So
3rd down and 4. 7:49 to go here in the first.
This might be a pass.
Tot calling for it, and a designed quarterback run. Takes it himself, splits defenders. He'll be brought down at the 10-yard line, and that is a first down for the Skippers on the designed quarterback run.
Okay, well, it's raining. Don't throw the ball. Let's run it. How will we run it? Let's try the quarterback. Good job. First down.
Here, Devon Tot, the McNeese commit. They're making the play on the ground. Now Mandeville getting set. Shift. Tot calls for it. Give goes to McGowan. McGowan straight ahead for about 6 on the carry.
Mandeville that time moved the 2 up blocking backs from right to left and actually ran it straight ahead.
And we're going to step away for the injury timeout. coming out of the injury timeout. It's 2nd and 6 for the Skippers as they're driving toward the end zone. Tot calling for it. Give goes to McGowan, left side, following his blockers. Looks to get the edge, and McGowan is into the end zone. Excellent blocking once again by that offensive line. He also had a great lead block by Caleb Collada, who was lined up in the backfield as a fullback.
It was almost like a toss play, except he handed it off. You don't want to toss in this weather. I can vouch you for that.
Yeah, no kidding.
So you hand the ball off, and he runs around the end. Lots of great blocking there by the offensive line.
And Caden Costa to attempt the point after. Out of the IB out of hold, Odin Pierce will get it started. Kick is up, and it is good. So 6:25 to go here in the first, and Mandeville leads 7-0. Costa to put this one in play for the Skippers. And we have a flag. Are we going to have a rare offsides on the kickoff penalty?
There is a yellow hanky.
Yeah, offsides called on the Skippers. Coach Hutch not happy down there with that one. Not happy with his own team, not unhappy with the officials.
No.
It's a pretty straightforward call.
No. It's really, don't be offside on the kickoff.
Right.
It's simple as that. It's playoff. You know, you've gotten the drive, you've gotten the ball first, drive down and scored. You feel pretty in control, but you cannot let up because it's the playoffs, number one. Number two, you have to be ready for next week. If you start getting sloppy tonight and want to say, oh, it's the rain or whatever, undisciplined. Coach Gonzalez does not want that.
Costa kicks this one away, and this will be, it's dropped, but it'll be returned by Wes Jeff. Hits, oh my goodness. The speed here as he races toward him. He's run down from behind by number 16, Roman Davis, but an excellent return from Wes Jeff to get down to about the 30-yard line.
This is not an uncommon thing. The ball is kicked to somebody. He drops it. Everybody kind of freezes and gets out of the focus of where they're going, and then the return guy makes a big return. We do have a flag on the field, however.
Let's see what this call is. They're talking it over with Coach Willie Brown on the opposite side of the field. Excuse me, Willie Brooks. And yeah, that's going to be called on the Bucks. So that'll back them up after that stellar return.
That was great field position around the 35-yard line, and now we're coming back. It'll be closer to the 50, I'm guessing. It's at the 51.
The 51-yard line, the legendary 51-yard line.
No, it's 49. 49. I stand corrected. It is the 49-yard line of Mandeville.
So Johnson calling for it. Give goes straight ahead, and he'll be brought down after about a 5-yard gain. Ronjo Watson on the carry.
Watson breaking out his best McGowan impression right there. Running straight ahead, hard.
And makes it 2nd and 5 for the Bucks. As they get set. It's Joshawn Barbie in the backfield now. Calling for it on 2nd down, looking to pass, slings this one right side. It's complete to Guyton. And it'll be a 3rd down.
And one.
1.
Nice pitch and catch right there, weather-wise. Coach Brooks not afraid to dial up the pass here while it's raining, it's not as bad as it was about 15 minutes ago.
At the start of the game. Roman Davis on the stop here. 3rd and 1 for the Bucks. Calling for it, and he'll take it himself, Johnson, and he'll get the first down plus 5.
Quarterback keep. Design play right there. Kind of faked the little handoff and kept it off the right side for a first down. And wondering if West Jefferson thinks, hey, they ran the ball pretty good the first time. We're in better field position. Let's see what we can do. It opens up your offense a little bit more.
1st and 10 for the Bucks. Calling for it is Johnson. Give goes to Barbie, and he falls in the backfield. And I believe that's just from the sloppy field.
Yeah, that and the handoff came a little late, so he was slowed down on that.
And Dalen Levi got a hand on him as well. That makes it 2nd and 11 for the Bucks. 4:09 to go here in the first. Oh, ball's on the ground there. Handoff, and he throws. Nobody home, as that was just a busted play.
Actually, a pretty heads-up play right there by getting rid of it.
And Johnson going over to the sideline to get the play. Coach Hutch, I'm watching him. You can't see him on your screen, but he was wondering why that wasn't intentional grounding.
I think he got outside the tackle box.
Give goes to Barbie, bounces off one, and he'll be brought down by Tyson Carter, the senior linebacker.
Nice run inside that time by Barbie.
And that'll bring up 4th down for West Jeff, and I believe here they're going to go because they're too close to punt, but too far to attempt a field goal.
Correct. So what do? You go for it.
Go for it. Even if it's a turnover on downs, it's Mandeville will have worse field position than the first time they had the ball. And this one's launched by Johnson, well overthrown. Oh, a flag comes out late. They may be wanting holding.
Well, I could tell right there that the receiver, while he was going down the field, it's going to be called a hold. It's going to be called a hold. While he was running up the field, it seemed like he stopped. And I was going like, why did you stop? He was being impeded there.
Yeah, he immediately turned around and was yelling, "They were holding me." So that will be a free first down and new life for the Buccaneer offense.
I was kind of surprised they decided to go for it all versus a first down, but they got a first down by penalty nonetheless.
Calling for it here is Johnson. Give goes to Barbie, and he runs into a wall and is brought back by Seth Taggart.
And
Mandeville saying the ball came out.
No. The whistle, way after the whistle.
Yeah.
Way after the whistle there. Looked like a rugby scrum for a minute there. As everybody pushed back, the whistle went off. The player eventually, a couple of them went down and the ball went down. 2nd down 9 for the Buccaneers.
2:35 to go here in the first. Mandeville up 7-0. And West Jeff is looking to equalize. Johnson calling for it, looking to, he loses the ball as he was trying to pass. Now launches it here, and nearly intercepted, but deflects off the chest plate.
Wow, so
ball's incomplete.
West Jeff having problems with the snap so far this evening on multiple occasions. That time, I got to say Johnson was pretty on the spot. Pick it up, run. I thought he was going to throw it away again as he had done earlier. This time, he thought he had someone. He didn't. Almost intercepted, incomplete. Going to bring up 3rd and 9.
Johnson calling for it. Give goes to Barbie. Oh, and Barbie slips.
Just in one of those bad areas. Can't get the footing going.
So that'll be 4th down. And it appears the field goal unit is coming on.
Didn't see the kicker in practice at pregame with the weather. It was raining a lot harder than this right now. So at this thing, you never know at this rate.
It's be kicked by Tobias Jefferson.
It'll all depend on the snap.
Jefferson, this is a 35-yard attempt. Snap is down, kick is up, and it is no good, short. So kick falls short, and Mandeville's defense keeps West Jeff from getting points, and now we'll get to see Devon Totten Company once again on the field, and most likely a good dose of Douglas McGowan. Although maybe as the rain starts to lighten up, maybe some passing. But you know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
That's what I usually say.
Your offensive line is being absolutely dominant. Why not just keep it on the ground? Let's see.
And then, of course, that's where they go up top. But we'll see. We'll see.
1st and 10 for the Skippers from the 20-yard line. Tot calls for it. Give goes to McGowan. McGowan will fight forward.
For a ball on the ground.
Oh, let's see. West Jeff thinks they have it. And they signal first down for West Jeff. So big. There's the elements playing a factor, as well as a heads-up defensive play from West Jeff, and you know that they're fired up on that sideline, saying, "We got a break. Let's go put some points on the board."
Right. Exactly. And it's almost as if they were right back where they were, and back out on the field with 4 more downs.
Almost exactly where they were.
Yeah. So can they take advantage of it? They're gonna chuck this one. They're going to the air.
Johnson calls for it. Give goes to Barbie. Barbie has a hole wide open.
Or as I said, they're going to hand it to Barbie up the middle. There's no guessing anymore. I don't know.
And that's a 1st down for West Jeff.
I think they did a little something different. They spread them out real good that time. I guess they thought, it's going to be passed, and Barbie was able to move it up through the middle.
An excellent job of that offensive line. Calling for it is Johnson. Give goes to Barbie once again, and
not
great job there by Odin Pierce to break through and tackle him. Odin Pierce, a 4-year starter for the Skippers.
He said he might have got inside of me that time, but he's not getting outside of me.
So second and 13 for the Bucks. As the clock continues to run, it's possible that this may be the last play of the first quarter. Johnson calling for it, a high snap, but he's able to get it down. He throws, and it's picked off. It's picked off by Davis. And Davis fights forward to about the... Wait, did the ball come out? Oh, my goodness! Oh, my goodness. The ball came out on the sideline, and West Jeff got it.
There's a penalty on the field, but I want to say this. I was going to say in the middle of it, but I wanted to let the play. Why don't you you got it in the end zone, take a knee. That's it. You get the ball at the 20-yard line. What are you going to do having to run all the way across the field?
My goodness. Let's see what this flag is.
Oh, my goodness.
During the return, a block in the back on Mandeville.
Yeah. Okay. Whatever he said there, we don't have the benefit, but I guess it was tacked on after the play.
Yeah. So it's West Jeff ball with the nose touching the 5-yard line.
And the drive is still alive.
Absolutely. Man, this team's got 9 lives.
They got well, they've had a couple right here. A couple turnovers in a row.
So first and goal for the Bucks.
I'm having to wrap my head around it. They get they get a fumble from Mandeville, right?
Yes.
And then on the second play or third play,
they throw an interception.
and that guy immediately fumbles the ball.
And they get it back. Heads up play.
So there's been 3 turnovers in 4 plays,
yes.
maybe? Wow.
My goodness. A rainy football game here the day after Thanksgiving. And a little more discussion. After they made the call, they're talking it over a little more. Maybe they're talking about Thanksgiving dinner last night?
I'm a little full. I don't want the turkey sandwich today. I don't know. They're making sure that it was measured out right. Okay. Coach Gonzalez pointing back, say, no, you need to go back here.
Okay.
All right. It was holding on there, and
that's
so
okay. Declined.
That declined. First down. Okay, so they're going to come back to where the ball was originally, not impose the penalty, and it will be
West Jeff ball at the 11.
On first down.
First down, yes. But now it's 1st and 10. It was 1st and goal. 5 seconds remaining here in the first quarter, and what a wild first quarter it's been. Johnson sets up in the gun. Oh, low snap, gets past him, my goodness. And Johnson falls on it, and that will end the first quarter as Mandeville leads 7-0. Second down and 24 after the snap got past Johnson right there before the end of the first quarter. Oh my goodness, it goes past him again.
He's going to pick it up this time.
And he shovels it forward, and he gets mauled. He got it forward to Kenton Williams, and Williams got mauled. Now, Tiger, the weather is really playing a factor here in this.
I'm going to say this. I think it's a situation right now, whoever's playing center, it's in their head. Between the center and the quarterback, it is in their head, and it's, you practice every day and it comes right to you and boom, it's not a problem.
Right.
And now it's either low, high, or it's right at you and you muff it and it's wet. And
see, that was the good thing about having Grant Yenny as your center back in the day if you were a quarterback, because my snaps were so wild that they had to practice diving for him.
Oh, now we're going to have a timeout.
Russ Jeff calls a timeout to talk it over. 11:04 to go here in the second. Mandeville leading 7-0. So 3rd and 34. After the West Jeff timeout, calling for it is Johnson. Looking to pass, slings this one out, and it is broken up. It was intended for Perez Childs.
That one was pretty close to being on the number. Childs just didn't get up there and get it down. So 4th down. So
great job by Ethan Yodanza as well, breaking that one up. Hopefully the long snapper has gotten some reps in with the wet ball drill as well.
I think he was all right the last time, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, false start. The left guard.
Oh, wow, that was a good tick.
Back him up 5 more.
That would have put the ball around the 5. One of the referees running it back now.
My goodness. So 4th and 39. It'll be Sean Senatus to punt this one away. Snap. Oh, snap gets past him. It was high, and Sinitus has to fall on it, and it'll be Mandeville ball at the 43-yard line.
If I was going to venture a guess right now, I would say the time of possession, see if you can follow me on this, time of possession is equal, but I don't think at this point West Jeff is in the plus yardage.
Right, correct.
I think they had plus yardage, and
it's all been negated.
It's all been negated in this last part of the series.
Absolutely. So Mandeville setting up once again with excellent field position. And let's see, we have some whistles on the field.
Sideline warning. That was a sideline warning. It must be against West Jeff.
Yeah. He had to motion it this way as if it would appear, I guess, to be against Mandeville, but it was against West Jeff.
Because he turned and pointed to that side. Yes.
Right. So Tot calling for it here on first down. Give goes to McGowan. McGowan with a good gain of about 7 there on the carry. Once again behind that physical offensive line, and Caleb Collada, the fullback.
They have the offensive line, and then they have two, for lack of a better word, fullback types that are right behind that offensive line.
Yeah.
And they are able to count it out and determine where they have more people.
Yeah, one is number 70 there, Collada. The other, in shifting there, you see number 13 is Caden Costa.
But so 70 would not be a receiver of any kind. However, 13, he got, when they switched sides, he got to the outside, so he could be a receiver.
Yes. That was something that impressed Ole Miss after he got the offers to go kick, was that he played a skill position. He wasn't a kicker only. They were happy to see that he was a skill position player as well. 2nd and 10. The shift once again following the penalty.
Costa got to the outside, and they're running wide.
McGowan gets away from 1, gets away from 2, and he's pushed out of bounds after a loss of 2.
That play looked like it was going something. They had good push at the point of attack, but somebody came running through it like an alleyway right there and ran him down before he was able to hit the corner. Because the blocking I was watching specifically the blocking at the point of attack where they were trying to get to the corner, and it was lining up perfect, but West Jeff had a different idea about that.
And Coach Hutch Gonzalez takes a timeout. 9:39 to go here in the first half, and Mandeville leads 7-0. Coming out of the timeout, it's 3rd down for the Skippers. 3rd and 12 here. Tot calling for it. Handoff goes to McGowan, breaks away from 1, breaks away from 2. Room to run for McGowan crossing the 20, and he'll be run out of bounds by Kerry Martin.
There was a blitz from that side by West Jeff where the guy reached out to try to seem like he had the angle on him, and all of a sudden reaches out to try to get him, and McGowan just hit off of him and picked up 20-something yards.
Once again, excellent running by McGowan. Another first down for the Skippers. Tot gives to McGowan straight ahead. And McGowan will be brought down inside the 5-yard line. Look at the mud on the unis.
I think the word I used to open this was it might be a quagmire. We'll see. We'll see.
So here on 2nd and 4.
They tried to draw him offside.
Tot calling for it. Give goes McGowan straight ahead, diving down, and he'll be down at just inside the 5-yard line. So third down, maybe even a loss of a couple inches there, but 3rd and 2 for the Skippers. You see McGowan, Costa, Hughes, Collada, and Tot. Gabe Hughes has an offer to Arkansas Monticello. Calling for it is Tot. Give goes to McGowan, and McGowan rolls into the end zone for the score.
That play was designed to run off tackle to the right, but when he got the ball and started to head that way, he get great vision straight ahead and just said, I'm going there right now. Boom.
The point after attempt coming from Costa. The 4-year starter at long snapper, Odin Pierce, a 5-star rated snapper, will get this attempt started. Snap is back, place, kick is up, and it is good. So with 8:04 to go here in the first half, Mandeville leads 14-0. Caden Costa to kick this one away. Puts a charge into that one, and it'll be a touchback, which is typically on a non-rainy night par for the course. Obviously, he had one returned earlier in this one, but when we've seen him earlier in the season, typically no returns from the other team. 8 minutes to go here before half, and West Jeff looking to get positive yardage on this drive.
Well, if you're just tuning into this game, some kind of way rewind it back to where it was to begin with.
If you're a West Jeff fan, don't.
No, I mean.
Calling for it. Give goes to Barbie. Barbie had a good hole there, and Odin Pierce will wrestle him down after about a 4-yard gain.
That's a nice run inside by Barbie. They've had a few of those plays. That the consistency, however, has not been there.
Excuse me, about a 6-yard gain there. Makes it 2nd and 4 for Barbie and the Bucks. Nope, that one gets past Johnson. He picks it up, Pierce coming, he looks to toss it away, and they're gonna say that's an incomplete pass as John O'Connor wants the grounding penalty.
Outside the tackle box, I guess.
A very partisan Mandeville crowd not liking the no call there.
I'm thinking no harm, no foul at this point. He's telling them maybe he was outside the tackle box. They're going to discuss it. That's just what he said. Let's go. They'll go back and explain it to them. They won't like it. An explanation.
Yeah, Mandeville faithful not happy there, but it's 3rd and 4 for West Jeff. Johnson calling for it. Look, the ball gets away from him as he went to throw. And, the ball comes out. Odin Pierce has it. Another turnover.
Wow. The weather is not the friend of the West Jeff Buccaneers. And right now, it's all up inside the quarterback and center's mind.
I'll tell you, as someone who's had his share of bad snaps, it's hard not to dwell on it. But you need to get over to the sideline and just get to practicing. You have, space, you have time. Go over there and take, 10 snaps here before your next drive.
the other team can maintain and do it, you should be able to do it.
Snap is back. Give goes to McGowan, looking to bounce it left side. Ball comes loose. It's picked up by Collada. And Collada brought down by a host of Bucks there. And you got to think, when Collada was picking that up, it might have been one of the greatest moments of his football career up until he took those hits.
He would have more likely would like to have been able to pick it up and run it if that were possible, but not.
Yeah, a very, very brief moment of being the greatest moment of his football career.
Well, let's put it this way, it was a good moment.
Yeah.
Because he covered a mistake.
2nd and 12, Tot calling for it. Give goes to McGowan, right side, and he's upended. Upended by Lewis Nealon.
That time his blocking was outside, and again, as he had done earlier, he tried to cut it up and ran right into a West Jeff Buck.
And penalty called on the Skippers.
Personal foul. Not a good time for this.
No, the other team is, wow, this is backing them up far. This will make it 3rd and a mile for the Skippers, but the other team is giving you everything you want. It's not a time to have a undisciplined mistake.
Exactly. Maintain your calm, do your job.
Yeah, it's now 3rd and 25. Here with 6:20 to go in the second. Motion, looking to pass here. Tot slings that one. Did he catch it? Let's see what the call is. They say incomplete. That one hit the ground. And that one just got away from him.
But you could see that, and it might be the water-soaked ball.
Absolutely.
That he couldn't put on it what he wanted to put on it. I would just send a message out to the offensive coach, run the ball.
Yeah.
Could this be a fake?
Punt unit on.
No, it's not.
It doesn't.
Too far.
Yeah.
Too far. Okay.
So Costa to punt this one away. And man coming on late. Yeah, Roman Davis coming on late.
Dude, you better get on the line over there. And then we're going to have a penalty.
The delay of game.
Yeah.
There it is. So, that doesn't necessarily hurt as they get backed up 5 yards. It just gives them more room to work with.
No. Actually, not a bad deal at all.
Exactly. Gaden back to return this one. Snap is back. Punted away by Costa. And this one will be downed at the 14-yard line by Knox Calora.
Yeah, no real bounce on that one as the turf is pretty wet.
Yeah, it hit the ground and just stuck. So 5:56 to go here in the first half. West Jeff, once again, I said it last time they came out on the field. I'll say it again, looking for positive yardage.
Well, something other than a bad snap or
a turnover,
fumble or a
Johnson calling for it here. Handoff, looking to break through, and excellent tackling there by the Skippers, brought down by Dalen Levi after a gain of 2 on the carry.
Barbie again on that carry.
And West Jeff trailing 14-0.
I can tell you at this point, Coach Brooks would like them to get to halftime and get get dried off a little bit.
Barbie gets the handoff, and it is a wall that he ran into there. A wall of skippers. Brought down
a whole crew of them.
A whole crew. Dalen Levi led that crew. The senior defensive lineman. And that was a loss. So it'll be 3rd and 9 for the Bucks. .442 to go here in the first half. Oh my goodness, that went over the head of Johnson, and Johnson's going to fall on it at the 1. And that'll make it 4th down, and they'll be punting out of the end zone.
It's kind of been the story of pretty much the second quarter here for the West Jeff Buccaneers. Ball on the ground. Yeah, Coach Brooks desperately wants to get to halftime. I saw a young man on the sideline, on the far sideline for West Jeff, drying the balls, and the towel is completely black, brown, whatever, dark.
Yeah.
So obviously a lot of mud and a lot of water. Somebody's offsides or moved or.
Yeah, I think Mandeville maybe got a little overzealous there. On the.
You have to wait for your time.
Yeah, they're bringing the house.
Still 4th down. Think somebody moved for the West Jeff. Yeah, they moved it back.
Wow. So.
Yeah, he did look like he gave the encroachment offsides thing,
but then assessed the penalty on West Jeff.
Yeah, so who knows?
And this one, punting, literally had his heels on the back line of the end zone, and he got a nice punt away. This will be down at the 47-yard line. Excellent punt from his own end zone.
Well, the key there was they got a snap. He got it and got it away. So, yes, you're right.
Now, let's see, 3:42 to go before half.
Here's where Mandeville wants to put it in there and go up by 3 scores by half to kind of put this game in the bag. Wow. Has it appeared to? No, it's still raining.
Yeah, it's still raining. It's coming down, but I mean, much lighter than it was earlier.
Right. It's so light, some people have put down their umbrellas.
McGowan, did he lose it?
Yes, he did.
And it looks like West Jeff has it. My goodness. Another turnover.
Someone reached out as McGowan was going through and basically punched it out of his hands on the ground. They jumped on it on the ground. Wow, you just never know. West Jeff.
So now they need to take this opportunity and use it.
Yes.
3:33 to go here before half.
West Jeff offense takes over at the 42-yard line, 30 to 10.
Snap is back. Handoff goes to Barbie. And Barbie dives forward. So about a 5-yard gain on the carry from the junior running back.
But you know what happens in a game like this? The ball's on the ground. It's wet. There's confusion. Everybody's not doing it. There's a total loss of focus on what you're supposed to be doing. Oh, look, they fumbled. We got the ball. Let's just drive in and score. Oh, wait a minute. We fumbled. Right.
The 2nd and 5 for the Bucks. Calling for it is Johnson. Handoff goes to Barbie once again, and he runs right into the arms of Tyson Carter. but a gain of about 3 makes it 2nd and 4. I mean, excuse me, 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4 for the Buccaneers.
So ball at the 49-yard line, or if you're so inclined, the 51.
Yes. Nothing wrong with that. Be different. Dare to be different.
3rd and 3. Johnson calling for it. Handoff to Barbie, diving forward, and he'll gain 1. That'll make it 4th and 2. And let's see.
Was that Melton with the initial hit? I'm not sure.
Yeah, Daniel Melton, the senior defensive lineman.
Which did not allow Barbie to get up a head of steam.
So it's 4th and 3. Minute 43 here before half. West Jeff going to go for it. Calling for it. John, oh my goodness. Daniel Melton once again. And a turnover on downs. And now, you know, Mandeville, they were on the sideline. They had to be preaching ball security here.
And I got to say, I wasn't in favor of that play. They should have punted the ball away. Punt the ball away, make that field a lot longer. With a $1:27 to go, and you're 46 yards away, 47 yards away. It's, you know.
Don't give Mandeville this opportunity.
No.
And you have a strong punter who has shown he can 35 to 40-yard punts. Oh, my goodness. That'll be a false start on the right side of the line.
And as bad as things have been for West Jeff at times, they've almost been equally bad here in the second part of this second quarter for Mandeville.
The only difference being Mandeville has gotten into the end zone twice. And here's Ibieta on the wild skipper, taking it, and he'll gain about 4 on the carry. But it'll make it 2nd and 12. Minute 16 to go here before half. And it appears they're going to keep Ibieta in at quarterback.
I will say, are they trying to run out the clock?
Ibieta calls for it, and he'll keep this one. Looking to break away.
And
still fighting for extra yards. Ibieta.
And another rugby scrum breaks out in the middle of the game.
Ibieta has offers. He's just a junior, but has offers from Tulane, among others, including every FCS school in the state of Louisiana.
Todd back out there. Still time to heave one up. We'll see.
Yeah, 20 seconds.
They don't even look like they're in a hurry, or are they trying to fake them out?
And I would look at the bottom of your screen as Ibieta. Let's see. Well, nope, they're going to let this one run out.
Oh, yeah.
Well, they can't. The play clock would run out before. Yeah, play clock goes down to 0.
It's halftime.
All right. So halftime, at half, Mandeville leads 14-0. West Jeff to put this in play to kick off the second half. This one kept short. And then McGowan falls on it at about the 24-yard line rather than risking the return in those sloppy field conditions. But Tiger 14-0, Mandeville leading. It's been a sloppy one, and not just the field.
Yeah,
but because
play.
of the field.
Yeah, because of the field, a lot of sloppy plays.
And West Jeff looking to
Both
go
sides.
positive on yards.
Both sides.
Yeah, both sides with turnovers. Mandeville here looking to extend their lead.
They had a chance to regroup at the half. It's still raining, albeit not as hard as it was to open the game.
So here's Tot on first down. Ibieta in motion. Tot calls for it. Give goes to McGowan. Right side. Has room to run. He'll have a first down and be brought down over there on the far side. But a first down for the Skippers on their first play from scrimmage here in the second half.
Nice run there. Got outside. Then forced out of bounds to stop the clock. But I think Coach Gonzalez wants just, let's run the football, let's get down the field.
Keep that
no
clock
mistakes.
moving.
No, keep the clock going. You're right.
Motion across, fakes the give. Give goes to McGowan. McGowan runs forward and he's brought down after about a 7-yard gain. Run down there by Cedric Williams, a freshman. Grabs him by the ankles, pulls him down.
That freshman got some penetration and was looking for the jet, whether or not they were handing off to the jet sweep, and only after they handed off to McGowan did he react and was able to bring him down from behind.
So 2nd and 3 here for the Skippers. Motion. Calling for it is Tot. Give goes to McGowan, looking to break it outside. Ooh, big hit and gets away from it. Hurdles his own player. That's a first down and then some, as it takes a whole crew of Buccaneers to bring down McGowan.
As he kind of turned the corner and then tried to break it up, someone hit him right around the thigh and he bounced off of it.
He just kept those legs churning the entire time. That rather than McGowan being brought down, that defender just ate a thigh pad.
So back-to-back first downs to start the second half for the Skippers.
Motion from Ibieta. Fakes the give, goes to McGowan here, and that time he'll be brought down in the backfield by Tyrick Williams. So that'll make it 2nd and 12 for the Skippers here. 10:21 to go in the third. Play coming in from the sideline, and they're calling for towels. A new back in, that's Joran Lee in at running back, as McGowan got a little too sloppy and had to come to the sideline. Give goes to Lee, and he's mauled in the backfield. That was instant penetration there off the snap by the Buccaneers. So that'll make it 3rd and 15 for the Skippers. Play coming in from the sideline as a play clock under 10. Tot calls for it. Give goes to Lee. Lee has a lot of room to run. Great push from that offensive line, working in unison to move that wall downfield.
Big push up front and some good hard running brings up a 4th down. Gonna go for it.
Yeah, something out of the playbook of Caden Costa's future coach, Lane Kiffin, the analytics, would say to go for it here. Tot calling for it on 4th down, looking to pass, slings this one out, and that one goes into the ground. Looks like that one just got away from him.
He'd like to have that one back. Could have lofted it up a little bit. His receiver open and looked like he could have made a first down.
So a turnover on downs and another opportunity for West Jeff here. And you know, Tiger, they're only trailing 14-0. If they could avoid the errors that we've seen this entire game, they could put together a drive and maybe come back and tie this one up. It's not out of reach.
No, it's not out of reach.
So on first down, Watson here on the carry, and yeah, that's not gonna.
That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work.
A big loss there for the Buccaneers.
Whatever momentum, if you want to say, or feeling that they had at the beginning of the game, and then moving the ball and then getting some turnovers and stuff, you know, you go to halftime, you try to regroup and come back out. This is not how you want to start the regroup.
No, not with 2nd and 20.
It's almost inevitable that they're going to throw the ball.
Johnson calling for, what just happened? And the ball hit the ground. It looked like the snap didn't get back to him.
Nope.
I'm not sure if it hit the center's leg as he tried to snap it back there, or if
yes.
Well, I've had this happen too, where the ground is so wet that it creates a suction, and when you go to snap it back, your hand kind of slides and it doesn't get all the way back.
Yeah, because it doesn't. Your hand and kind of leaves the ball, and the ball doesn't come.
Exactly. But it'll be a 3rd and 24 now for the Buccaneers. And it's taken by Barbie, and I don't know if that was designed to go to Barbie, but the ball off the snap went to Barbie.
Things are not happening well for the West Jeff Buccaneers this evening.
And this is 4th down. Let's see if we see Sean Sinatus and company come out. Yeah, it looks, there's Sinatus.
Yeah, Mandeville wisely is not putting anybody back.
Snap is back, punted away. And they're saying get away from it as that one goes out of bounds after crossing the 30-yard line. It'll be a Mandeville ball from the 29-yard line.
Saneda has done a pretty good job under the conditions here tonight for West Jeff.
Absolutely.
I would have thought it might be, it would have been a lot easier for Mandeville. And they're back out again.
He's very, I mean, the snap isn't getting back to him very fast, and it's kind of coming discombobulated, and he's able to get that one away. That's very talented punter.
One step, and it's gone.
Yeah. Give goes to McGowan, and McGowan will gain 6 on the carry.
McGowan has had some real good runs right through the middle of the line. And
we're going to step away for the injury timeout.
Okay.
Coming out of the injury timeout, 2nd and 3 for the Skippers. 5:50 to go here in the 3rd. Tot and company at the 36. Motion from Costa. Tot calling for it, and that's going to be a false start on the Skippers. That's what we were saying, Tiger. It's not just sloppy on the West Jeff side.
It's sloppy weather this sloppy weather tonight has led to some sloppy play by both sides.
Absolutely.
It's a total lack of focus. You get psyched out by the water. It's coming down. It's everywhere.
The mud.
The mud. I got to handle it. I've got to, you know.
Tot calling for it. Give goes to McGowan straight ahead. What a run there. Excellent job by the offensive line, opening up a hole for McGowan and a 1st down for the Skippers.
I was almost expecting him. He started to make a little jog back, cut back right there, which he did. I was almost thinking he might have go across the field, and he didn't get that far. But a nice run, nice 1st down, just what the Skippers need.
First and 10 from the 48. Tot, give goes to McGowan once again, following his blocker there. And another excellent run from McGowan, about an 8-yard pickup. And there he was following the block of Ryan Ibrahim. And McGowan has turf in his helmet.
Yes, he does. And he's got to get a towel and get cleaned up.
Off the screen, Coach Hutch Gonzalez was just digging the mud out of the face mask.
Pulling the grass and the mud together.
But Joron Lee now in at running back for the Skippers here on second.
You could say he was unclumping.
Absolutely. On 2nd and 2. Calling for it, give goes to Lee. Lee has a big hole, hits it hard, and that's a first down for the Skippers. My goodness, all season I've been saying this, and as a former offensive lineman, I mean, nothing makes me happier, especially a former offensive lineman who played for Mandeville, than seeing this unit be so exceptional. I love it when I get to talk about the offensive linemen.
You got to love how they're together. They get a push, and it's demoralizing to the defensive team.
Absolutely. And they're going to want to talk this one over as we have a timeout on the field. So 4:08 to go here in the third. Mandeville leading 14-0. Coming out of the timeout, it is 1st and 10 for the Skippers. 4:08 to go here in the third. And a give goes to McGowan once again. About a gain of 7 from the running back. And, man, he is racking up the carries tonight.
That time they ran a little isolation play where they block everybody and run the one guy that was behind the line of scrimmage right at a linebacker and take on the linebacker, and boom, first down. I mean, second down.
Yeah, second
big
and 4.
play.
Big play, a 6-yard gain. Tot calling for it. Give goes to McGowan straight ahead, and that'll be close to a first down. Excellent blocking there in the backfield by Caden Costa. A guy came through, Costa picked him up, and that sprung the run to the left side for McGowan.
Good job there. I think they're doing exactly what they want to really do here. Run time off the clock, take their time, and ball control this. Get it in the end zone.
So 3:05 to go. Here another first down for the Skippers. Tot gets the snap off at 1. Give goes to Joron Lee, breaks away. And he'll be tackled at the next level there. That could have been, it almost looked like he was going to get brought down in the backfield. Excellent job getting away and getting downfield.
Costa came across the formation. It was the kick out block. A defender broke free, but Lee avoided it. Avoided him and got big yards. Second down and 1, pickup of 9.
Yeah, 2nd and 1, 2:22 to go here in the third, and Mandeville is taking their time, letting that clock run. Tot lets it get down to about 2 or 1 before he snaps it. Tot calling for it. Give goes to Lee, straight ahead. Ooh, a big hit, and let's see what this flag is.
Yeah, I wonder if we have holding. Coming in the area of holding.
Yep, there it is.
All right. So you're talking about it. They're letting it run down, and they're running the football. They're eating up the time. But the big consideration is, at this point, it's a wet, sloppy field. I don't want to get a player injured next week.
Absolutely.
When I'm thinking ahead, we got another game going to be back here probably next week, Centenario Stadium. Whoever wins the matchup.
Well, next week you're not playing a 25 seed. You're playing a 9 seed.
Right.
A 9 seed in Lafayette, and that's quality football out of that Lafayette area.
Exactly. At this point, there's been enough, as you said earlier, discombobulation. Let's just take our time, run the football, don't do anything crazy. Let's not get anybody hurt. That's as they say, live to play another day.
Absolutely. Yeah, letting the clock run here once again, but yet as you move through these playoffs, you've got to have everybody.
Right.
Motion across. Tot calling for it. Give goes to Lee, coming left side. Excellent blocking once again, and he'll be slung down at about the 10-yard line, but that's a first down for the Skippers, and Coach Dragna has to be so proud of this offensive line.
Well, here's one thing that West Jeff is doing. Everybody came. They out and out, all-man blitz. They're trying to do something to upset what they're doing, and this time Mandeville saw that and they went outside. They manned up on the line, and all you basically you don't have to push them off the ball, you just have to keep them from penetrating and get around that corner, which they did with good blocking.
And 3rd and 1 for the Skippers as Tot calling for it. Give goes to Lee, right side, has the hole, and Lee is into the end zone for the score.
Good run.
I mean,
it was like McGowan was out there, but it was Lee. It did a great job.
You saw it, a hole open up like parting the Red Sea, and whoop, right on through.
And in. And everything that we talked about came to fruition there.
So Caden Costa on to attempt the point after out of the Ibieta hold. Snap is bow. Well,
someone came a little early. You can't be early to the party.
Offside.
Yep.
West Jeff.
Offside against the Bucks. So half the distance, and Costa will redo here. Oh, high snap. Yep, that one's going to be blocked. They're going to call it down. But, yeah.
That's kind of the hesitation and then the kick. It was like, oh, you know, it's been a sloppy night.
Yep. So 52 seconds remaining here in the third, and Mandeville leads 20-0. Costa to kick this one away for the Skippers. Charge into this one, and this will be a touchback. You saw Antonio Gaden really, he wants to return a ball. He knows his speed. He's a sprinter. He's a track guy. He wants to return it, but when you have a weapon like Costa who can consistently put it in the end zone.
And they have not been able to get him the ball tonight due to the weather.
Right.
So, you know, you're going to want to put your number one receiver, your fastest guy, you want to get him the ball, but it's been quite a night for the Bucks.
Yeah, 52 seconds on the clock here in the third. Johnson calling for it. Give goes to Barbie. Barbie spins away from one and runs into another. Drop down there by Dalen Levi. Dalen Levi and John Patterson. Clock continues to run. 34 seconds to go here in the third. And Tiger, the rain has stopped.
Oh, heck yeah, yes it has.
Johnson calling for the snap, looking to pass. Has time, launches this one up, overthrown.
Just a little bit too much.
Intended for Perez Childs on the left side. And that stops the clock with 7 seconds remaining here in the third. And it is 3rd and 10 for the Bucks. Bucks huddling as the play clock winds down. Play clock down to 5. Johnson, up, the snap. Yeah, Mandeville says they have it. It looked like a messed up snap again where it didn't get all the way back to Johnson.
Pretty much the story of the evening. Number 37.
That's Dalen Levi.
Yeah, Levi came up. Levi's got the best jeans there are.
I'm more of a Wrangler.
Is that because it's Brett Favre or Dale Earnhardt Jr.? Help me out with that.
Yeah, let's go Dale. 3 seconds to go here before the third quarter ends. So this will be the last play of the third. McGowan back out on the field. I think they're waiting for the official to blow the play in. Motion from Ibieta, calling for it. Give goes to McGowan, straight ahead. Has a block, and he's still fighting forward. My goodness, still fighting.
He was close.
And he'll be down inside, maybe a yard shy of the goal line.
Wow.
And that's the end of the third quarter as Mandeville leads 20-0. All right, 1st and goal for the Skippers at the top of the fourth quarter. Ball is at the 1. Tot calling for it. Give goes straight ahead. McGowan is into the end zone once again. Excellent night. Excellent night on the ground for the Skippers. There you see big Mackie Melo lifting up his quarterback. Melo, 6'8", 350, headed to the University of Louisiana to play offensive line. Snap is back, kick is up, and it is good. So, 11:57 to go here in the fourth, and Mandeville leads 27-0. Costa to kick this one away following the Skipper score. And that one goes into the end zone once again as you see the frustration from Antonio Gaden.
He just wants a chance to return that ball.
And the future Ole Miss Rebel continues to deprive him of that chance. West Jeff's band is right across from us, and they're not a big group. They're not a big band, but they play like they are.
They're loud.
They're loud.
They're loud, and they're good.
2 backs in the backfield now as that one gets past Johnson again. And Johnson recovers it at the 5-yard line, but the same mistakes that we've seen all game continue.
Coach Brooks must be really frustrated at this point.
Johnson, oh my goodness. That was a mess, and they fall on top of it at the 2.
Blue football. Nothing in the ball.
Yeah, it looks like the 2-yard line.
Ball 3. Third, 28.
I don't know what you can do.
No, I would have thought when it stopped raining, the balls would be a little drier. The chances of it being better would have been better.
Snap is back, looking to pass. Johnson slings it, and it is incomplete. Intended out there for Gaden, and great coverage from Ethan Yodanza. So that'll bring up 4th down, and once again, the Buccaneers will punt from their own end zone. The punter, Sean Sinatus, is standing at the very back of his end zone as a player comes on late for West Jeff, and oh no. Snap rolls back, and there's a flag.
And Sinatus got that kick away.
He's a good, as I'll say this, I'm kind of making it up off the top of my head, but he's a crisis punter.
He's done well in the crises tonight, yes.
Like, he's not getting tremendous hang time or tremendous yards, but he gets the ball away and gets it downfield. Once again, heels at the back of the end zone, and my goodness, that's an exceptional punt. And this one will roll. Yeah, that's, he gets the game ball.
I was going to say
from West Jeff.
In tonight's sloppy field, sloppy play, sloppy everything, unfortunately, for the West Jeff Buccaneers, Sean Sinatus has risen above and played about as good as you can. I venture to say it would have been a lot worse right now, score-wise.
100%. Absolutely. Yeah, the game ball to the West Jefferson side goes to the punter, Sinatus. On the Mandeville side, each offensive lineman gets one, as well as Douglas McGowan.
No argument here.
First and 10 for the Skippers. Give goes to McGowan. He's bumped in the backfield, but gets away, makes a cut upfield, and tremendous effort from the running back.
You can't shoulder tackle that guy, just lay a shoulder into him.
No.
He bounced off of that like, okay, let me go 5 more yards.
Here's something about Douglas McGowan. He's not the biggest running back we've ever seen.
No.
He's not a big guy, but he certainly plays like he is.
If I was describing, I'd say short, tough, and fast. All of those.
Tough being the main component.
Correct.
Motion, snap. Oh, that looks like a broken play. Todd with the extra effort to dive forward, but still results in a loss of 2.
I was supposed to fake that. Oh, no, head, no, I got it.
Uh-oh, they're in my face. I gotta go.
There we go.
And 3rd down and 7 for the Skippers, and I think Todd will we'll continue to see him allowing the play clock to run down. 9:17 to go here in the fourth. Now he's getting set at the line. Play clock down to 1. He needs to get this off. He got it just in time. McGowan straight ahead for a gain of 2 on the carry, but it'll be 4th down for the Skippers. And let's see. I mean, Costa has the leg for a field goal. Maybe not from this range. Maybe.
Be interesting.
Maybe.
No, he's now. It would be a 60.
Oh yeah. No.
Be 60. No.
Well, I mean, if you've watched him in warm-ups,
well, I know.
Maybe not on this terrain,
I'm not
but
saying
in a
no.
normal. Yeah.
I'm not saying no. I'm just saying this is not.
It's probably not the time to do
normal.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. If this was a dry day or on turf, I'd say what the heck. I'm also not a coach.
Somebody's going to call timeout now.
So timeout called by the Skippers. 8:09 to go here in the fourth. Mandeville up 27-0. Punting unit on here on 4th down for the Skippers. Pierce with the snap back and the punt away from Costa. And this one will go into the end zone for the touchback. And Costa not happy with it going into the end zone. But it was a beautiful punt.
It was designed to sit down at the 1, I would think is what he was saying.
Yeah. So 8 minutes on the dot left in this one. Mandeville up 27-0, and West Jefferson at this point just trying to avoid more miscues.
Yes, let's get a snap off. A little Mardi Gras music. We won't be having that.
Yeah. Johnson calling for it, looking to pass now, steps up, has time, has plenty of time. Now pressure bearing down, scrambles to the right, launches it, and it's thrown away.
A young man on the sideline caught it. So
that young man is not wearing a football uniform.
Okay.
So that'll make it
technically it was
2nd and 10.
incomplete.
Yes. Statistically incomplete, even though it did not hit the ground.
Right. And the good news there was the snap was good, and he had plenty enough time.
Yeah, that was great protection there by that offensive line. But 2nd and 10 here for the Bucks. Calling for it, slings, oh no. That one looked to slip out, and Johnson had to fall on it.
The referee called it down.
So 3rd and 16.
I would venture to say that everything that's happening is now way past trying to get it out of your head that these things are happening over and over again. If the ball's on the ground, it's a fumble, it's a bad snap.
So out of the huddle, West Jeff comes to the line. Looking to pass here. Johnson launches this one long. Looking for Guyton, and it's picked off. And picked off by the Skippers. Number 10, that's Gabe Hughes with the interception there. Hughes playing Ironman football, wide receiver and free safety there, and he comes up big with the interception.
That one was just kind of thrown up there, but he didn't have enough on it. Again, the ball gets wet, it gets heavy. It's not been a good night for the Buccaneers.
You know the old joke, they say DBs are wide receivers who don't have hands? Well, it's a great situation when you could put one of your wide receivers at DB.
It is.
So 1st and 10 for the Skippers at the 31-yard line. Tot calling for it. Handoff goes to McGowan, and he has a huge hole. Hits it hard. Still on his feet, and he'll be wrestled down at about the 7-yard line, but a huge gain for the Skippers. And another first down.
Big blitz that time by West Jeff, but in the wrong area. Mandeville ran away from it, and they're running away with this one.
6:20 to go in the fourth. Motion across. Tot waiting for that play clock to get down, now calling for it. Give goes to McGowan. And he'll be brought down after about a 3 or 4 yard gain. And that'll make it a 2nd and goal from the 4 as Mandeville continues to allow this clock to run. Tot once again letting that play clock down to 1. Let's see, 5:15 to go in the game. Here's McGowan. Dives forward. Touchdown. McGowan once again finds his way into the end zone. Big Mackie Malo lifted him up in celebration. And Costa will attempt the extra point. Snap, kick is up, and it is good. So, 5:06 to go here in the fourth, and Mandeville leads 34-0. Costa to kick this one away following the Mandeville score, and that one, well, this will be returned by West Jeff if he can pick it up. He's able to pick it up and run down from behind by Yodanza. On the return was Kenton Williams, the senior athlete.
Probably the story of the night is what you said. If he can pick it up. A lot of plays, if he can pick it up. Snaps, if he can pick it up. Fumbles, if he can pick it up. A lot of that has happened.
Absolutely.
And not in a good way for the West Jeff Buccaneers.
No, and it reflects in the score as Mandeville's made their share of mistakes, but lead 34-0. And there it is again. That one gets past Johnson. And that'll make it second and 20.
I'm seeing quite a few new jerseys out there for West Jefferson. Especially, I'm not so sure. Let me see.
So on second down, Johnson calling for it. Ball comes loose and Mandeville has it. Heads up play there by the Skippers. Who recovered that? Is that Paggart? No, that's I don't have that player on my roster. But excellent job by that young man. Heads up play to see that ball come out and dive right on top of it.
That's been about the story here in the second half.
So Mandeville's offense coming out once again, and this drive will begin at the 18-yard line. Excellent, excellent job by the Mandeville defense there. Tot calling for it, give goes to Lee. Lee plants, heads straight forward, and he'll get down to the 5-yard line as an official goes down on the Kerry Martin tackle attempt. And so Mandeville gets to the 6-yard line. With the clock still running, 3:44 to go here in the fourth.
The body languages of both teams would tell you the story. You can see the hands on the hips over there at West Jeff. Mandeville
And
excited. We must have a timeout.
Yeah, timeout on the field. 3:42 to go. Well, wait, they're coming over to talk it over, but West Jeff staying put.
Oh, it's not a timeout.
So the water isn't coming out.
Right.
I'm not.
Unsportsmanlike conduct.
I see. So
that's what they were talking about, and the offensive coordinator from Mandeville stole that time to talk to his players and say, hey, let's punch another one in.
We talk about heads-up plays from players. There's a heads-up play from a coach.
There you go.
So now the ball's at the 3-yard line. Mandeville looking to punch in another one. And that one is down inside the 10. As the clock continues to run. Mandeville letting the clock run out, or excuse me, the clock run down. Play coming in from the sideline.
But the clock is not running.
Oh.
So where are we on this? Penalty.
Another one. It's taking a while to mark off. If we could get a signal from the white hat.
If he'd stop slowing down this game. Well, this is big.
Coach Dragna not happy with the call.
I don't think they threw down. Somebody got thrown down. I don't know. I don't know.
Some might call that football.
I don't know. It's not really going to make a difference in this game, to be honest with you.
2nd and 23 now for the Skippers. Tot, handoff goes to Lee. Left side has great blocking on that left side, and he's going to take it to the house. My goodness.
All that did was push Mandeville back so Lee would get a longer touchdown run.
Exactly. Padding the Joron Lee stats. Excellent run by that young man. Oh, and another flag comes out. And it looks like the officials are talking to the Mandeville players. It's, I mean, 2:58 to go in this one. So after the officials, well, they're still talking down there. A personal foul called on the Skippers. So a longer. They're trying to see where this one will be spotted. So they're going to mark this on the extra, on the point, the kickoff. Oh my goodness, Tiger. Yeah, that's about right. If you hear the music coming through Dave Williams' Nat sound mic.
Right.
It appears, okay, they're getting set. All right, here we go. An extra point coming after all that. Snap is back, kick is up. Costa's extra point is good. 2:58 remaining here in this one. Mandeville leads 41-0. Well, Guyton might get a shot to return one here. There was a penalty, so the penalty is being enforced here on the kickoff. Costa set to boot this one away. Puts a charge into it. And this will be returned by the Buccaneers. And Guyton, oh my goodness, Tiger, more flags come out.
No, no, no.
There, Guyton got the return, and on the tackle, Brad Chauvin. Let's see what the flag is.
Yeah, this game is...
This has been the longest 2 minutes and 58 seconds I've ever seen.
No, it's only 2:51. 7 seconds hasn't gone away. If there's a word for this game I've had encapsulated in one, it would be sloppy.
Yeah. Started with the field before the game. Johnson calling for it. Give going straight ahead. He'll be brought down after a gain of about 3.
I think I see a lot of new clean jerseys out there for the Skippers at this point.
Yeah, I don't have number. Also, a new running back for West Jeff. I don't have him on my roster. But a great opportunity for the young guys to get playing time under the lights here in a playoff action.
Something they'll remember forever.
Tackle there.
During every class reunion. Remember when I got in against Mandeville?
When I got in against West Jeff?
Yeah.
Now Mandeville next week will play Lafayette here at Mandeville. Third and 7. Johnson looking to pass now. Rolling right, launches this one, throws it as my old coach, Coach LeCompte, used to say, threw it to the cheerleaders. So minute 39 left in this one with Mandeville leading 41-0. And on 4th down, the West Jeff punting unit will come out. Well, so we'll get one last look at Senatus, our game ball recipient for the West Jeff Buccaneers. Snap is back. Oh, it's a fake. He's going to run with it, and he'll be pushed out of bounds. I believe that's short. I don't think he got there.
The spot, where's the spot?
Mandeville high-fiving.
Well, haven't marked where the ball is. Where did it go out of bounds?
So Coach Gonzalez talking it over with the officials here.
I'd just say at this point, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Don't complain. You got the lead. You're going to the house. You know.
Get ready to play Lafayette next week.
You can have that discussion on a phone call during the week if you want. Normally, this would have been the 3rd week of the playoffs.
No, yeah.
Thanksgiving week.
Thanksgiving. This is usually the quarters.
This is the one they say you never want to lose because you were usually off the whole week.
And it's a fake once again. Senatus sends this one up there, and it's going to be picked off by the Skippers. Picked off by number 44, Knox Calora.
So they got a redo on a penalty, which we don't even know about. And so interceptions, good as a kick, I guess. Well, he kicked better.
Senatus kicked better.
Yeah.
So Mandeville ball here with 1:05 to go, and let's see a heavy dose of either McCowan or Joron Lee. It'll be McCowan. Victory formation. Maybe?
Yeah. I would think at this point.
Yep, there it is. All right, victory formation as Mandeville looks to kneel this one out. 1:05 to go. Todd takes the knee. So Tiger, what are your takeaways here? We have about a minute here of kneel downs.
It wasn't pretty. It wasn't pretty for the Skippers. They did what they had to do. Simply run the football. Bad field conditions, run the football, do what you have to. They were sloppy at times, but I think that played into the weather. I think there was a lack of focus at some point. The most important thing is you won. Now you got to get ready for next week.
Yeah, you're playing Lafayette, a quality team out of Lafayette.
Hey, the number one thing you're thinking is, I hope the field is in better shape. It's not going to be in better shape because it's going to be tore up, so they'll be rolling this field probably tomorrow.
No kidding.
If it still rains, they can't do that. But Monday, roll the field, squeegees out, and then roll the dice.
And that is the final buzzer as Mandeville wins at 41-0. So let's send our thank yous to those who helped bring you this game, starting with our superintendent, Mr. Frank Jabbia, our director of broadcasting, Dr. Melody Menard, cameraman, editor, and coordinator of Channel 13, Dave the Rave Williams, color analyst, Coach Tiger Edwards. So from Sid Terrio Stadium, where the Mandeville Skippers win 41-0, my name is Grant Yenny. Good night. You are now leaving the Prep Zone.